make sure that he's not acting out when one of us is away for a long period of time? That's a good question. The answer is you can't. There are safeguards that you can do. And yet there's no sure way to make sure that somebody's not acting out. That you can still be home. You can still be together in the same house day in, day out, and they could still be acting out and you wouldn't know. You know, you'd have inclinations, you'd have thoughts about it. And that would be the same thing if he left town or you left town. If somebody left town and were gone for a week, there's no way you would know empirically. You wouldn't know for sure that they're not acting out. You might think that they're not acting out. You might think they are acting out. But you may not know for sure that that's happening. So what good are all these precautions that you're talking about make a difference to me? Well, it makes a difference to you because it gives you a little bit of belief in yourself or in your spouse. So what would I do? Well, when I used to go out of town, my conversation with my spouse was, if you're triggered while I'm gone, what are you going to do? Okay, so it wasn't me doing the fail-safe conversation. It was him doing the fail-safe conversation. What do I need to do if? Okay, so he had people that he was going to call. He had activities that he was going to do. He had ways to keep himself in a safe environment as opposed to getting a little crazy about things that would trigger him into going out and doing something. And at the same time, when I was out of town, I would make sure that I was doing things that didn't have me spending all my time thinking about, well, what's he doing now? How's he being now? Because then I'm going to be on the phone with him every 5 seconds, either calling or texting or doing whatever to try and make sure he's not acting out, which in some instances is going to be the lack of trust that has them go, well, she doesn't trust me now, she doesn't believe me, why shouldn't I act out? I might as well just go ahead and act out because she's not going to believe me anyway. Okay, so either way, either one of those conversations is not that helpful if you're not trusting him just because you're gone, or him not believing that you trust him. And those are kind of crazy conversations. And they're the conversations we have. We have these conversations because our brains go into free form and try and figure these things out. So my invitation to you is to have a plan. It's like, okay, I'm going out of town or you're going out of town. Tell me what your plan is to take care of yourself. And then I'm going to tell you what my plan is to take care of myself so that I'm not being crazy while I'm gone, or I'm not being crazy while you're gone, and vice versa. Those are the things that become second nature to you when you start looking at things and go, oh, this is crazy thinking, so maybe I should stop doing this and think about something that's going to keep me safe, going to keep me happy, going to keep me away from things that drive me crazy. And anything you can do for you, him, both of you, and vice versa, anything he can do for him, you, both of you, is a good thing. So good luck with that. If this was helpful, please like us or subscribe. And remember, you are the only one who can make yourself happy.